Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with the Paper Pumpkin Sweet Sunflowers August 2022 Paper Pumpkin Kit, doing alternates, okay? But of course, before we get into that, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So we have our Spooky Treats September Paper Pumpkin Kit, which makes 18 treat boxes, 6 each of 3 designs. And there is a link in the description box below for you to subscribe to the Paper Pumpkin Kit. And you have until September 10th to get this particular Paper Pumpkin Kit. Next up, we have Celebration. Now, there is only, one more day left of Celebration, today and tomorrow. When this video goes live, you'll have 2 days left of Celebration. You shop and you can earn free celebration items at 2 different levels, $50 and $100. If you host a workshop, you can earn free exclusive host items at a $300 level. And if you want to join Stampin' Up right now and become a member of my team, Honeybee Stamping Hive, you will get an extra Making Plans collection thrown into your kit for free. It is a calendar, 3 journals, and a stamp set. And the Stampin' Up Starter Kit is only $99 plus tax. And you get to choose $125 worth of product. Plus, you'll get a Paper Pumpkin Kit and a business supply pack, okay? I would love to have you on my team. Here are the extra celebration items that are not in the brochure. We have some embossing folders, specialty foil paper, about 4 dies, and some gift craft boxes, okay? And we have, starting September 1st, is Perfect Partners. We're going to have some dies to some current stamp sets. So like this is the Apple Harvest stamp set. It does not have dies in the catalog, but they're coming with dies. And you can get them in a bundle, or you can just buy the dies if you already have the stamp set. So we have the Apple Blossom dies, the Fresh Cut Stem dies, which is going to be with the Fresh Cut Flowers bundle. Can you see that? Okay, then on the back, we have the Playful Piggy dies. That's going to go with the this birthday piggy. The Tree Trimmings dies, which is going with the Trimming the Tree bundle. Okay. Then we have the Waterfall dies, that's going with the Waterfall Canyon stamp set. And the Yeti dies going with the Yeti to Party stamp set. Going to be some cute stuff. So this is going to be September 1st. And if you buy it in a bundle, you'll save 10%. But if you already have the stamp set, just go ahead and pick up the dies. You won't regret it. And I know it's not September yet, but I have already gone on and switched over to the September host code. So this is the code I would like for you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, do not use this host code, because you will get Stampin' Rewards. And Stampin' Rewards equals free products from Stampin' Up. And we don't want you to miss out on that. Okay? So that is all of our buzzworthy business for today. Let's go ahead and get started on this alternate, because we have about 6 cards to make. This is going to be a long video. There's 20 cards, but I'm going to be making 6 on the video. And this is what the Paper Pumpkin Kit makes. These are the cards that Stampin' Up intended the kit to make. When I did my reveal video, I knew I wanted to cut the cards apart, so I went ahead and put them on different color bases. So these can be counted as alternates because they're on bases, but I didn't count them as my alternates. So this is what the kit makes, and we're going to go ahead and get started, because like I said, we have a lot to do. So my first alternate, I am going to be making this card here that Stampin' Up suggested. So I already have everything cut and ready to go. So we have our base here of soft suede, cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then I cut one of the card fronts down to 5 1/4 by 4. We're just going to put that right on here with some multi-purpose liquid glue. And then I went ahead and cut my gold foil sheet. This is one of the free gifts they gave us in the Paper Pumpkin Kit. I cut it from the inside instead of cutting straight through the edge, because I thought you can use this as a mat to frame something, because it will frame like this. So I thought that was another use you can have for that. But I went ahead and cut out my little honeycomb sheet here. And you just cut it any shape you like. I'm just going to dab a couple of pieces of glue here and there just to get it to stick, because the flowers are actually going to make it stick to the base. Okay, so I have some elements from the kit here. We're going to put these down. We needed one of these. Whoop. And then a partial piece of the other one. I'm just gonna put this out here like this. Then I have, ooh, my 2 sunflowers. So we're gonna put one here and one here. So I'm gonna put this one here flat. Let's see. I want it turned this way. I'm gonna put that one down here flat, like that. I forgot to get my dimensionals out. We're gonna pop up the other one. So let me get some dimensionals on the back of it. I'm gonna put quite a few because this is gonna be holding down our honeycomb sheet. We're gonna have dimensionals all over the place, just so you know. Okay, so this one, we wanna put it about right there. Then we have our label here. We're gonna be stamping thank you in soft suede. Let me open up my ink pad. This kit came with soft suede and crushed curry Stampin' ink spots. But you guys know I always use the full size stamps. Okay. Then we're gonna add dimensional to one side. I think I did the right side, yep. Put some glue. Ooh, that's quite a bit. We didn't really need that much. I'm gonna put that right there. Then I'm gonna get some mini dimensionals that came in the kit to pop up our little honeybees. Just like this. This is such a cute card. This one is gonna go here. This one we will put up here like that. Oh, that's kind of high. Let me see if I can peel that off. Maybe I'll put them right there. Okay, and then we have the inside of our card. This is a piece of Very Vanilla. It is cut at 3.5 by 4 3/4 for the inside. And I don't know where my silicone mat. This is what I was looking for. I'm gonna just put a little bit of Stampin' Seal on the back just to hold this down. Pulling the glue out of the holes there. Okay, we got that all cleared out. And I'm just gonna sit this right on the edge of our paper like that. Then we're gonna glue this down to the inside of our card and call this card done. And I chose Very Vanilla because it just looks better to me with the soft suede. But you can use white if you want. Okay, that's the first card done. Again, case and stamp it up. That's our first alternate. Let's move on to the second one. I have a base of crushed curry. Oh no, I just lost something. Okay, I lost a bumblebee. So we have my instruction sheets here. So we have crushed curry, 5.5, 8.5, score to 4 1/4. And then we have a bunch of pieces. So we have, what is this? This is for the inside. So this is part of the envelope. I'm not sure what size it is. I think it's the 3.5 by 4 3/4. or it might be 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. And the Blackberry Bliss matte is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. But I cut down one of the envelopes. I want it at the top or the bottom. I'm gonna use it at the bottom. This is to decorate our inside. Oh, it's actually smaller than that. So it was just what was left of the envelope. Then that's for stamping. We're gonna glue these pieces down. These are 1 1/8 by 5 1/8. And the Blackberry Mattes 5 1/4 by 1 1/4. So we're just gonna place these down. Oop, I got glue on my finger. Gonna get these glued down. It's our last one here. Gluing this down, centering it. Okay, and then, you know what? I wanted that on this side, so okay, it should have been up there. But anyway, I forget. This is going to bloop, bloop, get put down like this. So this was one of the card bases that I cut down and just made a panel card. So we're going to put our 2 outside edges down first. Try to get an even border. Top to bottom and that one side. And then we're going to do the other edge. I'll put this right here. Trying to get it even. Top to bottom, trying to match it with that one. Let's put this here. It'll kind of tell us. Yep, that looks good. Then we'll put this one down right in the middle. This is so pretty. Okay, so now we have another piece of the card base, and I just cut it down to make for our sentiment. And I think this is, what is this? I'm not sure. It's like 3/4 of an inch, and then you just cut it down to whatever you need for your sentiment. So for our sentiment, we're going to be stamping in some Blackberry Bliss, and we want to get wishing you so much happiness. We're just going to stamp that right down there. And then we're going to glue this to its mat. And add it to the card with some dimensionals. And this one will be done. Let's close this ink. Okay, and I'm sorry, the inside, I do have the measurements for it. It is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 is the envelope layer, and then 3 1/2 by 4 1/2 is the mat. Okay, let me get my dimensionals to put up our sentiment, and then we're gonna get, where did I throw those mini dimensionals? Because we have a little honeybee here. I thought I had 2. Maybe I only put 1 on this card. Whoop. Okay, so let's pop our sentiment. We're going to put that right about here. Like that. Oh, that's crooked. Okay, and then we're going to pop a honeybee right here on the sentiment, just like that. And that is the second card done. Let's move on to the next one. We have Melon Mambo 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And all our pieces, this is the inside, 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And we are going to, let's see, this is going to go on here. This is a piece of the envelope. Is this a piece? No, this is Yeah, this is a piece of the envelope, I think. It feels like it's the envelope. We're gonna just sit this down right here, like this. Give that a little bit time to dry. Then we have, what is this? 4 1/8 by 5 1/8 probably. I'm gonna put it on a mat of 5 1/4 by 4 of Night of Navy. And this is the envelope. Okay, then we're gonna just put this down onto our card base. Center that on there. Then we have our stamp here, and we're gonna get some Night of Navy. I have all these ink pads sitting over here to the side. So we're gonna get some Night of Navy, and we're gonna stamp for One of a Kind Friend. Okay, making sure I'm in frame. And we're gonna close this ink up so we won't make a mess. Get our scissors, get this done. I'm just gonna trim off that edge and add this to the inside of the card really quick. Just like that. You guys, I can't wait to show you all of the other alternates. Stick around, this video is gonna be quite long, but I have some fun folds coming. Okay, we're gonna put this about right here. Move, move, move. About like this. We're gonna put this right on top of it. So I want this to be about like that. Yep. So what I'm gonna do, where are my dimensionals? I'm gonna use the dimensionals to hold this down. Hopefully it grabs everything. Let me get this. I'm gonna put quite a bit because I'm using it as glue for the gold honeycomb pieces that I cut up. Whoop. And we're gonna just stick this right over those, and that's gonna hold that down. Then we have 2 little honeybees here, and we're gonna put dimensionals on the back and pop those up. So we have one about right there, and another we'll put here. Yeah, let's put that right there. Okay, and that is, what is this, our 3rd one down. Okay, next we have a thick basic white card base, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Then we have basic black. Let me see, I don't remember the measurements. Okay, so this is 3 3/4, 3 3/4 by 5. So the mat is 4 by 5 1/4. Is it? It didn't look that size. It looked a little smaller. Okay, so we're gonna glue this down. And on this, I have used the layering circles dies to cut out a portion of our card front here. So this is one of the card bases. And then we're gonna glue this down to the base of our card. So this is one of the card bases that I just cut up to make my card. Okay, and so here's the circle. I cut it right out of here. And we're gonna mat this on a basic black scallop circle die cut from the layering circle dies. Let's just do that. Layer that on here. Ooh, ooh, let me pick that up to get this border even. Or try to get it even. Every time I think I have it even, it's really not. Okay. And then what we're gonna stamp on here is the thank you, I think, and Blackberry Bliss. Where's my Blackberry Bliss? I'm gonna have a lot of thank you cards. And I need my Stampin' Chamois because I think this has ink on it already. Let me go ahead and clean my other one so I won't accidentally use it. So we're gonna stamp this on our label. Oop, that's crooked, but it'll be okay. Close up the ink. And let's see. We want to get dimensionals on the back of this. I want to get dimensionals on our little honeybees. Okay, and this is one of the vellum, one of the vellum pieces from the kit. And we're gonna just put that down about right here. Let's pop this up first. So this is like a spotlighting technique, kind of, sort of. Usually spotlighting, the other parts are not as colorful. I think I want one more dimensional, because I really want this to stand up. Oh no, I was supposed to use the black dimensionals, but that's okay. We just have to line this up so it matches, but it's kind of popped up out of there so it stands out. And then we're going to put that there with this going across. The kit did come with glue dots, so you can use the glue dots if you like, but I'm just gonna put this right here. Let's try to straighten it. And then we're gonna pop this up with dimensionals. Using those edges. I'm gonna put that right over this. So this is sort of kind of like how it was designed. Then we'll pop on our honeybees. So we're gonna put one here. Actually, and then one right there. Okay, another card done. I think this one is so cute. Okay, let's move on. This is Evening Evergreen card base. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we have a lot of pieces on this one. So this piece was a card front I cut down and I embossed it with the Timber 3D embossing folder. This was a free item during celebration. And I didn't have it, so I did get it during celebration. And we're gonna just put this down on our pumpkin pie, which is probably 5 1/4 by 4. And that would make our green layer 5.5 by, 5 1/8 by 4 1/8. Oh, if I can get this on here straight. I'm gonna put this down on our card base. I tried to use all of the colors that they said coordinated with this, and I think it came out pretty good. So let's just layer this onto our card base. Get that done there. This is our inside. I've already gone ahead and decorated the inside. Again, this white, basic white is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And I added a strip of pumpkin pie with a piece of one of the cards that I just had left. It was just a random strip, so I just used it up. Now this was formerly this card, and I cut all of the honeycomb bits off. And we're gonna pop this up with dimensionals. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're finding my alternates to your liking. This kit was so inspiring. And I'm going to let you know, I had so many more ideas that I just couldn't even get to them. It was just too many. I had to stop. Okay, we're going to put that down there. Let's stamp in the Mossy Meadow. I'm going to stamp in Mossy Meadow. And we're going to stamp, let's see which way we want this to go. I think I like it with the pink at the bottom. And we're going to stamp wishing you so much happiness in our Mossy Meadow. And this is going to get one-dimensional. I have dimensional backs all over on this side. Yes. And a little blue on this end. And we're going to pop this up right here like this. Then we're going to put our little honeybees on with dimensionals as well. And this is card number 5. Can you guys believe I did that? 5 cards already. Let me see. I think I want to put this here at the top. And this one. I'll kind of put it right there. Card number 5 done. Isn't this cute? Okay, last card is a fun fold like I promised. I wanted to do a Z fold, a double Z fold. I had ideas of heat embossing in white and doing some kind of heat emboss resist. So these are our pieces for our, we're going to do an easel card. So I did cut up an envelope and the flap. I've seen somebody else do this, but we're going to add this flap to the flap of our envelope so we won't waste it. And I thought, because I hate cutting up the envelopes because then I don't have envelopes for the cards that I'm making. So this is a wonderful way to cut up the envelopes and then still have a decorated envelope for your cards. So I'm just going to put that on there like this. And yes, there are edges showing. You can either cut that down to make it even, or you can just leave it like that. Doesn't look bad to me. So that's our envelope. Okay. Then we have this easel. The card base is Night of Navy. It is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4 and 6 1/2. Okay, so that's how we made our base. Then for the inside, I have a piece of not Night of Navy, I'm sorry. What color is this? Melon Mambo. Oh my goodness. This is not even for the inside. The inside is this. I can't think today. This is the inside. It is 4 1/8 by 3 1/4. And we're going to just sit that in here like that. So let's go ahead and get that done. Look at there. 4 1/8 by 3 1/4 is already right there. This is piece of the envelope. You see, I usually cut this part off, but it had the decoration on that side and I didn't want to lose it. So I left it on there and it's going to be fine. So we're going to just pop this up at the top of our card, leaving 1/8 of a border on each side. Well, 1/16 of an inch on each side. Okay. Then we're going to, now this is what I was saying. This is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. This is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. Then we have our card front that I cut down to 4 by 4. So we're just going to mat all of these together. So Night of Navy and Melon Mambo. I'm going to make a square easel card. I haven't made an easel card in a long time. But like I said, this kit was Very inspirational. So I had all kind of ideas. I wished I could have got to this double Z fold. Maybe, well, no, I can't. I was going to say maybe I can do it later, but I used up the entire kit. I have nothing else left. Let's see. This is going to go on here, and we're going to stamp on this. And for the stamping on this one, I am using another stamp set. I'm using Celebrate Sunflowers, and we're going to be using the Thanks a Bunch. Okay, so let's get that stamp, and we're going to stamp in Night of Navy. So we have it already on our block here. Make sure that's inked up really good. I'm gonna try to get it right in the center, and hopefully it's straight. Hopefully I am in frame. Hope you guys see me doing that. Okay, we're gonna need this one more time. Thanks a bunch. And on this one, what was I stamping? I don't know. So let's go ahead and layer this while I think about it. This piece, oh, I'm sorry, it's 3 7/8 by 1 1/8. Happy I wrote all of this stuff down. So that means this is 4 by 1 1/4. The Night of Navy. And then I just went up 1/8 of an inch, I guess, on all the layers for this. So this will go right here, just like that. Then we're gonna put this right down here. Oh, I was supposed to pop that up. But we'll pop up the entire thing. I was supposed to just pop up the Night of Navy piece. So the Melon Mambo, I'm sorry, is 4 1/8 by 1 3/8. I didn't quite get that. I need this secure. Okay, get off dimensionals. Come off. So we're gonna line this up with our envelope piece on the inside to give it the same amount of border around. This is not straight. There we go. Okay, and that's gonna be our stopper for our easel card. Okay, so now this, we need to get out our crushed curry. So we're gonna stamp our sunflower. This is part of the kit. And I'm gonna use the cardboard that came in the kit. We're gonna ink up our sunflower and stamp it. I'm just gonna stamp it that once. Close up my ink, and then we're gonna get some soft suede for our middle piece. So where is that? Right here. Then we're just going to stamp this right in the middle of our sunflower. Okay. Move this out of the way. And I still don't remember what I was going to stamp on here, so thanks a bunch. What was I going to stamp on this? If it says thanks a bunch on the inside. I don't remember. Where's my stamp set? Maybe I was just gonna say hello. So let's just stamp hello. Let me see. This might make me remember. Yeah, I was probably just gonna stamp hello. So let's do that now. And I'm gonna stamp it on the blue end in Night of Navy. Yes, I remember it was hello because I'm gonna have it sticking out from underneath of our sunflower here. So let's get some dimensionals on the back of that. Okay. That's gonna hold down that. So we're gonna put that there. And this about right here. Just like that. Yep. I like it. So our sentiment this time is going down flat. We're gonna put it about right there. Oh my goodness, I just noticed this one doesn't have any bees on it. Did I lose my bees? Because I'm sure I will put bees on this. Let's see which way looks right. I'm gonna put that there. Let me look at my envelope. Yes. Oh, there's more pieces. I didn't think it was. Okay, so we're gonna tuck this in. I probably had it coming down right here, but now I put the sunflower so low. We are going to, I like it like that. Maybe. No, I want to see it. Man, where did I have this? Okay, because I can't get it in anywhere else without covering up stuff. So we're going to just put it down here. Okay. I don't remember where I had in my mind where I wanted this to go. So we're just going to have to put it in where it can fit in, which is down here. And we want to make sure up. I want to get it on the label. Okay. Now we need our mini dimensionals. Come on. Don't hide from me. I'm almost done here. I knew I had some honeybees to put on this card. Did I have one or two? Two. Okay, so this one is going to be here. Oh, did I take the back off? No. And this one will be on this side, right here by our sentiment. And then we're going to just add this here. So we just want to put glue on this layer below the score line. And this is the same size, so we want to make sure we line it up really good. Just line it up. And then there it is, our square easel card. Isn't that cute? I love this. Look at that. Okay, you guys, that is all of the cards I'm demonstrating. Again, here's the envelope we made to match this. Let me close up the ink and show you the other 14 cards, because we just made 4 cards. Let's bring them back in here and show you. Moving some of the stuff. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are the 6 cards we just made. And here's the 3 that we made with the kit when I did the reveal. Okay, and let's show you the others. So let me get my box here. So I had like 4.5 of these gold foil honeycombs left, but here's one of our alternates on a white card base. The Miss You comes from Honeybee Home, I think. Yes, I use this also on a lot of the cards. We're going to be using the Honeybee Home along with the matching dies. So that's where this sentiment came from. And this little strip was in the kit, but it was parts of the scrap, and I just cut that since it was decorated. I used that as well. Here's another one. Very simple. I love this yellow on here. Here's one I used the Honeybee Home with the dies. Cut up the card bases. Stamped the sunflower in the background on some soft suede. Here's another card base I cut down and used to Celebrate Sunflowers stamp set. Some blender pending, masking, and these are the brushed brass butterflies on a mossy metal. Here's that same card base that I cut down, and I used one of the gold foil honeycombs as a mask. I have some Wink of Stella going on. I don't know if you can see it, but there's Wink of Stella on parts of the honeycomb and in the middle of the sunflower. And I stamped on the green card front card bases and fussy cut out the leaves, and this is a fussy cut sunflower because I ran out of the ones that came in the kit. Then I used the blender pen to color it. Here's another fun fold using the envelope pieces, Night of Navy. So it's just a regular 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2, and then I cut it, the card front, in half and just used the other half and turned it this way. Really cute. I love this one. The card front here cut down to 3 1/4. I used pieces of the kit here. I just there's nothing under here because it wouldn't fit, but yeah, this is part of the envelope. I stamped on, used the stylish shape dies to cut this out. Okay. And from this, I made this card. It didn't come out how I had it in my head, but it's a shaker. And I used the For Everything Fancy sequence. And the what is this called? The basic border dies. So I just took another one of these card bases and put it on the inside and layered this around so it looks like the pattern continues. This is not what I had in my head, but okay. But these bees came from the Honeybee Home stamp set as well, and I die cut them out. Okay, so just a fun shaker. And here's another alternate using one of those honeycomb card bases, and I just put some Melon Mambo behind it. This card front, I cut it down and just put it on a basic white, thick basic white card base. Use a couple of the elements from the card on the inside to help decorate it. But yeah, this one I really like how that Melon Mambo pops, makes everything stand out. Okay, now these cards, they are made only using the stamp set. There's no no card bases or envelopes or anything on these. So I did stamp, like, make your own designer series paper. Can you see the mistake I made? This is why I like to have one ink pad out, because I was stamping and doing the centers, and then I stamped this one the opposite color, but it still looks nice. And here's the inside. Cute little honeybees in the stamp set. These two cards are basically the same but different. You can see I layered this one in Crushed Curry. This one is layered in the Blackberry Bliss, and then opposites here. Took one of the honeycombs and cut it down, and I used a card sketch called Casing Tuesday Sketches. I think it's number 359, I think, something like that. And it's casing a sketch that's in the catalog. So, but yeah, I love these cards. I used the decorative circle punch to make a mask, and then used the honeycomb foil sheet to color in with some Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, and then stamped in Evening Evergreen. This is really pretty. I like these. And I just did it different because I stamped up here and I didn't really like it. And that's how I made the second one, because I thought I should have stamped at the bottom. But these are cute. Then I made another, not a shaker, but a window card, where I just basically cut a hexagon out from the Beautiful Shapes dies and put some of that gold foil honeycomb behind it. Stamped our sunflower, used blender pens to color. So this was Melon Mambo and Blackberry Bliss, and then some glossy dot assortments, and the polished pink open weave ribbon here. I even did the Honeybee from Honeybee Home stamp set in the same colors, and a little Wink of Stella on the wings. So that's, I really like this card. And our final card is the one I love the most, because it's all different colors, nothing like the kit. I used Tranquil Tide, Parakeet Party, and Starry Sky, which is our 2022 to 2024 in colors. Along with the gold foil honeycomb sheet, I turned it over and used the white side. I did some blending with the blending brushes with Starry Sky in the background and put some iridescent basic rhinestone jewels and some Wink of Stella. I love this card. Oh, and some of the in color twine right there. And these little sprouts are from the, what is the Bow Punch? Fussy cut everything out. This is so cute. I love this card. Okay, you guys, that is it. This video is going to be so long, but those are all of my alternates for the August 2022 paper pumpkin kit sweet sunflowers. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.